Welcome to my channel Valuable Rare Coins because, as you know, old is gold. Some of the rarest coins worth big money could be hiding in your hands right now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch till the end. Let's dive in. First, we are diving into one of the most electrifying finds in the world of coin collecting, the 1941 D. Lincoln Wheat penny. Yes, that tiny copper coin you might have passed over 100 times could actually be hiding a secret that could be worth an absolute fortune if you know what to look for. So sit back, grab your magnifying glass, and get ready, because this video might just change the way you see pennies forever. The 1941 D. Wheat penny is more than just a 1-cent piece from the past. It's a time capsule from a critical moment in American history. Minted in Denver just months before the U.S. entered World War II, this coin reflects an era of transformation, resilience, and rapid change. These coins were produced in large quantities to support a booming wartime economy, but only a rare few of them were struck with unique errors and characteristics that collectors today are desperate to find. So, what exactly makes the 1941 D. Lincoln penny so exciting for collectors? The answer is found in the rare but powerful minting errors and anomalies that can turn this simple coin into a six-figure showstopper. Errors on coins are not flaws, they're rare accidents of production that create something one of a kind, and when those errors appear on a popular coin like the 1941 D. Wheat penny, the value skyrockets with demand. One of the most sought-after errors on this coin is the double die obverse, a fascinating mistake where the die used to strike the coin has been misaligned or rotated slightly between impressions. This causes a shadowed or doubled effect on the lettering, date, and inscriptions like "In God We Trust" or "Liberty." If you spot any kind of doubling under magnification, you could be looking at an ultra-rare variety that collectors will pay a premium to get their hands on. Another red-hot collectible trait is the RPM, or repunched mint mark, especially common on Denver minted coins from this era. This occurs when the D mint mark is punched into the die more than once, leaving a bold shadow or offset look behind the letter. These RPMs are known varieties, officially cataloged by experts, and depending on their clarity and positioning, they can command stunning premiums at auction. Let's not forget other dramatic errors like off-center strikes, die breaks, and lamination flaws, each of which adds individuality and incredible value to the coin. An off-center strike will result in part of the design being misaligned or even cut off entirely, while a die crack can leave raised lines on the coin surface and lamination errors produce peeling or flaky metal, each one making the coin more unique, more fascinating, and much more desirable. But beyond the errors, there's another critical factor that determines the coin's worth: condition. A 1941 D. Wheat penny that has survived more than 80 years in pristine, uncirculated condition is a rarity on its own. Coins with that original red copper brilliance and no signs of wear are labeled as red by grading services, and they attract the attention of elite collectors who are always searching for the next gem for their collections. Grading companies like PCGS and NGC play a vital role in verifying authenticity and condition, and their certification adds major value and trust to your coin. Now here's where things get really exciting. Because not only are these coins in high demand, they're also making major waves at auctions. In recent years, rare 1941 D. Lincoln Wheat pennies with dramatic errors and high mint state grades have stunned audiences by reaching enormous prices. These coins don't just sell, they inspire bidding wars among passionate collectors who understand just how difficult it is to find one in top-tier shape with verified minting anomalies. This surge in value is no coincidence. The collector market for rare wheat pennies has exploded in recent years, and coins like the 1941 D are right at the center of that momentum. Every time a new discovery is made, or a rare coin crosses the auction block, interest reignites and the hunt intensifies. This isn't just about a hobby, it's about holding a piece of history, a work of art, and a rare collectible all in one tiny copper coin. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, the value reveal that proves why the 1941 D. Wheat penny is not just any old coin. If you are lucky enough to own a 1941 D. Lincoln Wheat penny in pristine uncirculated condition, featuring a highly sought-after mint error like a dramatic double die or a bold RPM, Your coin could be worth as much as $170,000. That's right, $170,000 for a single penny that could be hiding in a box of old change or tucked away in a family coin album. This is the kind of discovery that dreams are made of, and it's happening right now all across the collecting world. So, what are you waiting for? Go check your coin jars, your junk drawers, and those inherited coin collections. You might be sitting on a treasure and not even know it. And if you think you've found something special, drop a comment below. We'd love to help you figure it out and celebrate your find with the community. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more rare coin discoveries, and ring the bell so you never miss out on another valuable tip or thrilling coin story. Second rare coin. We're shining the spotlight on a true American classic, the 1949 Lincoln Wheat penny. This isn't just a 1-cent coin from the post-war era. It's a potential goldmine for collectors who know what to look for. So buckle up, because you may be holding onto a small piece of copper that could be worth an eye-popping fortune. The 1949 Lincoln Wheat penny is more than just a coin. It's a window into a powerful moment in American history. Struck just a few years after the end of World War II, this penny reflects the strength, optimism, and determination of a country ready to rebuild and thrive. Minted in large numbers across Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, the 1949 penny was part of everyday life. But what makes it special today is that some rare versions were created with unintentional errors and anomalies that transformed them into priceless collectibles. Now let's talk about what makes the 1949 wheat penny so incredibly desirable for collectors around the world. While the majority of these coins were produced for daily circulation, a very small number came off the mint presses with dramatic and rare minting errors that instantly make them stand out. These mistakes are not flaws. They're prized treasures that raise the coin's rarity, value, and appeal to serious collectors who are always searching for something unique to add to their collections. One of the most famous and sought-after features of the 1949 wheat penny is the double die obverse, or DDO for short. This powerful error occurs when the coin die strikes the metal twice with slight misalignment, causing the inscriptions and numbers on the front of the coin to appear doubled. Look closely at the words "Liberty," "In God We Trust," and especially the date 1949. If any of these show visible doubling under magnification, you could be holding a penny worth far more than its face value. Another collector favorite error is the repunched mint mark, or RPM. This happens when the mint mark, either a D for Denver or S for San Francisco, is stamped more than once in slightly different positions, leaving a ghost-like image or shadow around the letter. These repunched mint marks are documented, cataloged, and highly sought after, especially when they are bold and visible. Coins with clear RPMs have fetched thousands at auction, depending on condition and visibility. There are also other rare and valuable errors such as off-center strikes, where the coin design is not properly aligned on the planchet, and die cracks, which can appear as raised lines or bumps across the surface. You might also find lamination errors, where the metal surface begins to flake or peel due to improper bonding of materials during production. Each of these rare errors adds uniqueness and value, turning a simple coin into a collector's masterpiece. Now let's talk about condition, because when it comes to coin collecting, condition is everything. A 1949 wheat penny in poor or worn-out shape might not bring much attention, but one in mint state or uncirculated condition can command serious money, especially when paired with one of the errors we just talked about. Coins that still have their original red copper shine, sharp details, and no signs of wear are in high demand, and they can be graded professionally by services like PCGS or NGC to authenticate their quality and boost their value even higher. Over the past few years, the coin collecting community has seen an explosion of interest in wheat pennies, especially those from the 1940s that feature rare minting quirks. Collectors are attending auctions, bidding online, and scouring their collections for these hidden treasures, and the 1949 penny is right at the center of this collector craze. With more and more people discovering the value of vintage coins, the demand for error coins has never been higher. Auction results continue to impress, with rare 1949 wheat pennies in top condition selling for astonishing prices. Coins with verified double dies, strong repunched mint marks, or off-center strikes have been known to ignite bidding wars among serious collectors. These sales are backed by auction houses and grading companies, proving that these coins are not just collectibles, they're legitimate investments. And now for the moment you've all been waiting for: the true potential value of this small but mighty piece of American history. If you're lucky enough to own a 1949 Lincoln Wheat penny in pristine condition with a bold and well-documented error like a double die or an RPM, your coin could be worth as much as $120,000. That's right, $120,000 for a single penny that might be sitting in a coin jar, an old album, or even hiding in your pocket change right now. It's the ultimate example of how something so small can hold so much historical and monetary value. So don't overlook your old pennies. Grab a magnifying glass, check your change, and search those family coin collections. You never know when you'll uncover something amazing. And if you think you've found a 1949 wheat penny with a rare error or in stunning condition, leave a comment down below. We'd love to hear your story and help guide you through your discovery. Third expensive coin. We're uncovering the amazing details, secrets, and unbelievable value behind one of America's most iconic coins, the 1937 Lincoln Wheat penny 1-cent coin. This tiny copper beauty is more than just a piece of currency, it's a powerful relic from America's past. Issued during a time when the country was still recovering from the Great Depression and moving into a new era of progress, the 1937 wheat penny holds historical significance that goes far beyond its 1-cent face value. What makes this coin so fascinating is not just its age, but its artistry and legacy. The obverse of the coin features the timeless portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, which became a symbol of unity, strength, and leadership during some of the most defining decades of American history. On the reverse, you'll see the bold 1-cent lettering flanked by 2 stalks of wheat, representing prosperity and resilience. This design gave the coin its beloved nickname, the wheat penny. Now, let's talk about what truly excites collectors and coin enthusiasts around the world: the rarity and errors that make some 1937 Lincoln Wheat pennies worth far more than you could ever imagine. While millions of these pennies were minted, only a tiny handful possess specific errors or unique features that make them extraordinarily rare and highly valuable in today's collector market. Some of the most valuable 1937 wheat pennies have striking errors, such as double dies, off-center strikes, repunched mint marks, and even die cracks, flaws that occurred during the minting process and were never meant to leave the U.S. Mint. These kinds of imperfections turn a regular penny into a prized possession, as collectors are constantly on the hunt for coins with these unique traits that set them apart from the rest. One of the most talked about features to look for in the 1937 wheat penny is the double die obverse, where Lincoln's profile, date, or the words "In God We Trust" appear to be doubled due to a misalignment during striking. When found in sharp detail and high condition, these coins are extremely rare and can fetch enormous prices at auction. Another error to look for is the repunched mint mark, especially from the Denver Mint, where the D mint mark may appear twice or slightly shifted, a small yet powerful indicator of value. Collectors are especially drawn to uncirculated or high-grade examples, where the coin's original shine and detail have been beautifully preserved. A 1937 penny with brilliant luster, full wheat lines on the reverse, and sharp features on Lincoln's profile is a dream find. These coins are not just valued for their errors, but for their condition and eye appeal as well. Grading services like PCGS and NGC often play a major role in determining their market value, giving confidence to buyers and sellers alike. Over the past few years, coin auctions and private sales have shown just how powerful the 1937 Lincoln Wheat penny can be in the collector's world. Rare error varieties in pristine condition have sold for staggering amounts, commanding fierce bidding wars among serious numismatists. The popularity of wheat pennies continues to rise, and collectors everywhere are constantly searching for that next rare gem that could be hiding in an old jar, drawer, or family collection. And here's the part that will blow your mind. Certain error varieties of the 1937 Lincoln Wheat penny are exceptional, uncirculated condition have been valued at up to $200,000. Yes, you heard that right. A small copper coin originally worth just 1 cent could now be worth as much as a luxury sports car or even a house. That's the incredible magic of coin collecting, where history, rarity, and craftsmanship collide to create something truly priceless. So, if you're holding on to a 1937 Lincoln Wheat penny, now is the perfect time to take a closer look. Check for double dies, repunched mint marks, and other subtle details that could mean you're in possession of something extraordinary. Don't forget to use a magnifying glass, compare with online resources, or submit your coin for professional grading to know its true potential value. You could be sitting on a small fortune without even realizing it. Let us know in the comments if you've ever come across a 1937 wheat penny, or if you have any other coins you're curious about. We love hearing your stories and helping fellow collectors uncover the hidden treasures in their collections. If you found this video exciting and valuable, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more amazing coin discoveries, and tap the bell icon so you never miss a future episode. Especially, we're diving into the incredible story of one of America's most iconic coins, the 1957 D. Lincoln Wheat penny. At first glance, it may seem like just another old 1 cent piece, but the truth is far more exciting. What you're about to discover could turn a common-looking coin into a truly valuable and historic find. The 1957 D. Wheat penny was struck at the Denver Mint during a time when America was riding a wave of post-war optimism and booming economic growth. These coins were minted by the millions, but hidden among them are rare varieties and error coins that have become the obsession of collectors and numismatists across the country. And if you're lucky enough to find the right one, it could be worth a small fortune. Let's start by appreciating the design of the 1957 D. Wheat penny, which is both classic and enduring. On the obverse side, you'll see the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, a powerful symbol of integrity, leadership, and American values. The reverse features the words 1 cent boldly framed by 2 wheat stalks, representing prosperity and abundance, which gave the coin its beloved nickname, the Wheat penny. But what truly sets this coin apart and sends collectors racing to their coin jars are the minting errors and rare features that some 1957 D pennies carry. While the standard versions are interesting in their own right, it's the double dies, repunched mint marks, and off-center strikes that turn this already nostalgic coin into a serious investment piece. These types of mint errors are genuine, accidental flaws made during the coin's production, mistakes that now make certain coins incredibly valuable. One of the most sought-after variations is the repunched mint mark, where the D under the date was stamped more than once during the minting process, resulting in a slight shadow or doubling effect. To the untrained eye, it might go unnoticed, but to collectors, this subtle imperfection can mean the difference between a common coin and a collector's prize. When clearly visible and paired with a well-preserved surface, this small detail can add tremendous value to the coin. Another major error that drives up the worth of a 1957 D penny is the double die obverse, where parts of the design, such as the lettering or Lincoln's profile, appear slightly duplicated due to a misalignment during the striking process. These coins are rare and considered numismatic treasures because they are difficult to find in the wild, and when certified by reputable grading companies, they can command jaw-dropping prices in auctions. Collectors also place a high premium on the condition of the coin. A 1957 D. Wheat penny that has been preserved in mint or uncirculated condition, especially one with full red luster and sharp details, can skyrocket in value. Grading agencies like PCGS and NGC assess the coin's surface quality, strike sharpness, and I appeal to assign it a grade that plays a major role in determining its market price. A high-grade 1957 D coin with an error is the perfect storm of rarity and beauty, and that's exactly what collectors want. Recent auctions have seen coins like this fetch incredible amounts. There have been reports of pristine 1957 D wheat pennies with dramatic errors and high grades selling for thousands of dollars, with intense bidding wars proving just how much demand there is for these coins. As the popularity of coin collecting grows worldwide, So does the interest in these vintage copper cents that carry stories, history, and incredible financial potential. So if you have a 1957 D. Lincoln Wheat penny tucked away in an old jar, coin folder, or inherited collection, it's time to take a closer look. Use a magnifying glass to check for doubled lettering, strange shadowing around the mint mark, or any unusual strike features. If you spot something that seems out of the ordinary, don't dismiss it, because you might be holding onto a rare piece of American minting history that collectors would love to get their hands on. And now, for the moment you've all been waiting for. A rare, high-grade 1957 D. Wheat penny with prominent minting errors and exceptional condition has been known to reach an eye-popping value of $50,000. That's right, a single copper penny, originally worth just 1 cent, could now be valued as much as a luxury car, a college education, or even a down payment on your dream home. We'd love to hear from you. Have you come across a 1957 D. Wheat penny in your collection? Have questions about spotting errors or getting your coin graded? Drop us a comment below and join the conversation with fellow coin lovers and collectors who are just as passionate as you are. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so you never miss another exciting discovery from the world of rare and valuable coins. Next coin. We're bringing you a coin that has been hiding in plain sight, a coin that many overlook, but those who know the secrets behind it understand its true power: the United States Lincoln Wheat penny from 1953. This little copper coin, once tossed around in pockets and purses, is now a high-value collectible that could change the way you look at loose change forever. The 1953 wheat penny is part of a golden era in American coinage. Struck during a post-war boom, this penny carries the story of a thriving America stepping into a time of innovation and ambition. It represents the legacy of a strong economy, the heart of working-class America, and a design that has become one of the most iconic images in numismatic history. On the front of the coin, we see the timeless portrait of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, designed by Victor David Brenner. Lincoln's image has graced the penny since 1909, and the 1953 edition keeps that proud tradition alive. Flip it over and you'll find the elegant wheat ears on both sides of the bold 1 cent lettering, giving the coin its popular nickname, the Wheat Penny. It's a simple yet striking design that has captured the hearts of collectors for generations. But what truly sets the 1953 Lincoln Wheat penny apart from others in the series is the thrilling world of mint errors and rare variations that turn this everyday coin into a collector's dream. While millions were minted across Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, only a small number feature mistakes that slipped past the mint's quality control, and that's where the value skyrockets. One of the most exciting types of errors to look for is the double die obverse, where parts of the design, such as the date or inscriptions like "In God We Trust," appear to be slightly doubled due to a misalignment in the striking process. These errors are not just interesting, they're highly valuable and extremely rare. Spotting one requires a sharp eye and often a magnifying glass, but if you find one, it could be a true jackpot. Another prize feature to watch for is the repunched mint mark, commonly seen on coins minted in Denver or San Francisco. This happens when the mint mark was stamped more than once in slightly different positions, creating a ghost-like doubling effect on the letter D or S. These subtle imperfections are incredibly appealing to collectors because they make the coin one of a kind, and we can't forget about the off-center strikes, where the design appears misaligned on the coin's surface. These are dramatic and visually fascinating errors that instantly increase a coin's collectability and value. The more noticeable and unique the misstrike, the more desirable the coin becomes, especially when it's still in excellent condition with no signs of heavy wear. Condition plays a massive role in a coin's value. A 1953 Lincoln Wheat penny with full red luster, sharp details on Lincoln's hair and coat, and well-defined wheat stalks on the reverse can command significantly higher prices than circulated examples. Collectors often submit these coins to professional grading services like PCGS or NGC to get an official grade, which adds credibility and value when buying or selling. In recent years, these error coins have caused a stir at auctions and coin shows. We've seen rare 1953 wheat pennies with stunning mint errors sell for thousands of dollars, often sparking bidding wars among serious collectors. The demand for rare Lincoln cents continues to grow, especially as more collectors enter the hobby and discover the hidden gems in their own homes or inherited collections. So, if you happen to own a 1953 wheat penny, take the time to examine it closely. Look for any unusual doubling in the lettering or numbers, inspect the mint mark for signs of repunching, and see if the strike looks off-center. Even the slightest error could transform your coin from common to incredibly valuable, especially if it's been kept in great condition or stored away from the elements. Now here's the moment everyone's been waiting for. How much could a rare, error-filled, uncirculated 1953 Lincoln wheat penny actually be worth in today's market? Well, prepare to be amazed. Under the right conditions, a rare 1953 wheat penny featuring significant errors and preserved in top-tier condition has been valued at a jaw-dropping $60,000. That's right. What once bought a piece of candy could now buy a brand new car, pay for college, or be a serious investment in your future. We want to hear from you. Do you have a 1953 wheat penny in your collection? Have you spotted any of the errors we talked about today? Drop a comment below and share your story, or ask any questions you have about your coins. We love helping fellow collectors uncover hidden value in their collections. If you enjoyed this video and want to discover more amazing stories from the world of rare coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a future episode. Last unique coin. We're taking a close look at the incredible 1950 United States Lincoln wheat penny. This little copper coin may look ordinary at first glance, but it holds a fascinating story and some hidden secrets that make it one of the most exciting finds in American numismatics today. The 1950 Lincoln wheat penny is more than just a piece of pocket change. It's a historical artifact from a time when America was rebuilding after World War II and heading into a golden age of prosperity. This coin reflects a nation full of optimism and innovation, and it carries with it the pride and strength of the people who used it in their everyday lives. Holding one in your hand is like holding a piece of that history, a small but powerful reminder of the past. On the obverse side of the coin, we see the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln, a symbol of unity and leadership, designed by Victor David Brenner. His detailed portrait has graced the penny since 1909, and the 1950 version carries the same elegance and charm that collectors have admired for over a century. Flip it over, and you'll be greeted by two proud wheat stalks surrounding the bold 1 cent lettering, a design that gives the coin its famous nickname, the wheat penny. While millions of 1950 wheat pennies were minted, only a select few have features and minting errors that elevate them to legendary status among collectors. These rare coins are the hidden treasures that can be worth a fortune if you know what to look for. And that's exactly what we're going to uncover today, so pay close attention and you might just discover something valuable in your own collection. One of the most exciting and sought-after errors in the 1950 wheat penny is the double die obverse, a minting mistake that causes parts of the coin's design to appear doubled, most commonly in the inscriptions like Liberty or the date itself. This effect can range from very subtle to dramatically obvious, and when found in pristine condition, these coins are considered extremely rare and highly valuable. Collectors absolutely love the visual uniqueness of these errors. It's like finding a fingerprint on a work of art. Another important feature to watch for is the repunched mint mark, especially on coins struck at the Denver Mint and marked with a small D beneath the date. In some 1950 D wheat pennies, the mint mark was accidentally punched more than once, causing a slightly overlapping or shifted appearance. These repunched marks can be spotted with a magnifying glass, and if you see one, it's a great sign that your penny might be a rare variety worth holding on to. You should also keep an eye out for off-center strikes, where the coin's design is noticeably misaligned, often leaving a blank crescent of copper along one edge of the coin. These types of striking errors are visually stunning and instantly catch the eye of serious collectors, who are always on the lookout for coins that tell a unique story from the minting floor. Condition plays a huge role in determining value, especially when it comes to older coins like the 1950 wheat penny. Coins that have retained their original red copper shine, with sharp detail in Lincoln's hair and beard and fully visible wheat lines on the reverse, can command significant premiums in the marketplace. Submitting your coin to a professional grading service such as PCGS or NGC is a smart move, as a high grade can boost its value and appeal to buyers at auctions or private sales. The demand for Lincoln wheat pennies continues to grow every year, with collectors from all over the world trying to complete their sets or searching for those rare varieties that make their collections stand out. And the 1950 wheat penny, especially with rare errors, has become one of the most sought-after coins in that hunt. Whether it's being passed down through generations, found in an old drawer, or discovered in a lucky coin roll, these pennies are capturing the imagination of collectors everywhere. Recent auctions have proven just how valuable a rare 1950 wheat penny can be. Coins with dramatic errors or extremely high grades have sold for thousands of dollars, and competition among collectors continues to push prices even higher. It's truly an exciting time to be in the coin collecting world, and coins like the 1950 wheat penny are right at the center of that excitement. So if you have a 1950 Lincoln wheat penny in your collection, or even a whole roll of them, now's the time to take a closer look. Use a magnifying glass to check for doubling, inspect the mint mark for signs of repunching, and look closely at the strike to see if it's off-center. If you find something unusual and the coin is in excellent condition, you may be holding on to more than just copper. You might be holding on to a piece of treasure. And now for the big reveal, the rarest, most valuable versions of the 1950 Lincoln wheat penny, featuring mint errors and preserved in high-grade, uncirculated condition, have been known to reach a jaw-dropping value of $40,000. That's right, a humble 1-cent coin from the 1950s could now be worth as much as a luxury vehicle or even more, depending on rarity and condition. We'd love to hear your thoughts and stories. Have you come across a 1950 wheat penny in your collection? Do you have questions about errors, grading, or how to assess your coin's value? Drop a comment below and share your experience. We're here to help and learn from each other. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into one of America's most exciting pennies, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more rare coin discoveries, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a treasure hunting moment. Thanks for joining us today on this coin adventure. Keep your eyes open, your magnifying glass handy, and remember, the next coin you check could be worth $40,000. Until next time, happy collecting and good luck out there.